Hello and welcome to Trojan Talk. I'm your host, Aaron Taylor. With me today is Dave Camwell, here to talk about a concert of the Jazz Ensemble here at Troy University. Thanks for joining me here, Dave.
It's my pleasure to be here.
And we're talking about the Jazz Ensemble putting on a performance here on campus, which is a long time coming. It has been a while since there's been a performance by the ensemble here on campus. Tell us just in general, how does it feel to get the band back together?
Yeah, it's a relief. It has been a long time, almost 18 months. We were thinking about it before, pre-COVID. So yeah, in that sense, it's exciting. Everybody is certainly more than ready for it. The ensemble is primed and ready to go, and we're ready to show off again what we can do.
And of course, a live performance, because ultimately, a musician, that's what you live for. You want to be able to perform this music in front of a crowd, and especially with jazz, it tends to lend itself to have that live performance aspect that jazz performers, they want to be able to do that live in the moment.
Exactly. I mean, obviously, I'm a big fan of recording as well, but I think you're exactly right in the fact that I would almost argue any genre of music is best live. It's certainly very memorable, and yeah. So it's certainly for us. We're ready to make it happen, and we're going to have it in the band room, and there will be some safety precautions there, of course, to make it happen. But yeah, it is a huge thrill for musicians, I think, of any type, and certainly us. We are no different from that, to be playing with each other, but also in front of a live audience, and just the interaction and the feeling that what you do can move somebody, and it's more than just notes on a piece of paper. It's the emotional aspect of it too, and and let's just say it frankly, it's fun. You can't overstate that, I think.
Fun night of music. And we haven't even mentioned time, location, all that sort of stuff.
Right, so it is next Thursday, so September 23rd, 7 p.m. in the Long Hall in the band room, which is room 104. It's a big room. You can't miss it, and it is free and open to the public. This is a great show if for families could come to. Everybody is welcome, and it'll be probably 45 minutes to an hour or so of fine music.
And of course, speaking of the fine music, we were talking before we started this segment about one of the numbers you'll be performing comes from something that's a personal favorite of mine, and will be a little accessible to maybe some fans of 80s and 90s comedies. Talk about what that you're performing there. So.
We are going to kick off the concert in fine style. There's a trio of just hilarious movies starring Leslie Nielsen called The Naked Gun, and I love the movies, and they just happen to have a fantastic and memorable theme to it, and it's the real deal. We're playing the exact same music that they played at the intro of all of those movies. If you don't know it, I highly recommend just type in Google or YouTube theme from The Naked Gun, and it is just a riot. It's so fun, and it's just the best way possible, I thought, that could kick off this concert after a return really of 18 months.
And that's a piece that should be accessible to people, because they've seen this movie, because it's jazz can be one side or the other. A lot of times it can be super accessible, but sometimes it may be not as accessible, and you get some more obscure jazz numbers. But having something this accessible right off the bat, I would think would bring an audience right into it. So
that's the plan. I was trying to think of what is a welcoming, accessible, party type of atmosphere music that is also fun for the musicians to play and challenging, but really something that checks all those boxes. I don't know of a better piece than this one, so I guess I'm building it up, and I hope people will agree. But it's just the musical definition of fun, and we have a great time playing it, and it's going to start the concert off with such a bang.
Well, and let me ask you, just as a faculty member, how does it feel to be able to see your students, after such a long amount of time not performing, get to be able to show off their talents in a way, because you get to see it all the time, but a lot of times they don't get to show off their talents to a crowd and audience like this?
Yeah, well, yeah, it's one I'm very grateful for, and it's one I feel pride about, and happy that I can just be part of that process. I do. It wasn't that long ago that I was their age, and I remember, yeah, I mean, the highlight of my academic week was rehearsal, and a bonus was getting to perform for people. It was absolutely the thing that after every semester that I, looking back on it, those were the memorable parts. It's, as I say, it's a very fun thing for us performers to do, but it's also very meaningful. It's really what we're trained for, and what we, really what we love. It's hard to separate out the emotion from it, and the hard work, and just this wonderful confluence of effort that hopefully results in a really positive and memorable feeling, and all of those things coming together is really why we do this. And so to have such a long break and to now be coming back is something that I know the students are very much looking forward to. And for me to be the guy who just starts them up and then lets them do their thing, I couldn't be more proud of them. We've had a great semester so far, and we're ready for this to happen.
All right, and once again, time, location for anybody that wants to show up.
Yeah, 7 p.m. On Thursday, September 23rd, in the band room of the Long Hall, and it is free. You're welcome to bring your family. It's going to be a party, and we look forward to a great show.
All right, well, here's hoping it is a great show, and I want to thank you for joining me here today, Trojan Talk. Thanks.
Thank you.
And thank you for joining us on today's edition of Trojan Talk.